Sir, you're too anxious. Facts speak louder than words. The rise of the elite labor office is unstoppable, reaching the inner sects level in such a short time. Letting it all go would be such a waste. And besides, this is the merit of the labor office. I always give laborers a way out. No matter how hard it may be, those that walk it are the cornerstones of our sect. Since we're all here, I propose we make an exception to the rule and turn laborer Zhuo Fan into an elite, on account of his outstanding contributions. What do you say? Zhuo Fan is smart and talented. Becoming an elite for his merits is only just. I also propose that the labor office, with its strong disciples, is entitled to vie for the elite spots. It would be such a waste of talent to leave them there. Yeah, please allow it, sect leader. Ridiculous, as venerables and elders you dare defy the ancestral rule. Sect leader, the elite area has had clear rules since the dawn of our sect, only the best can enter it, while the labor office is filled with hopeless rejects and criminals. Wasn't the High Venerable, even with his immense glory in coming out of the labor office, banned from being an elite as well? The ancestors had made this rule to prevent nepotism and the ruin of the sect. While Zhuo Fan and the rest, be it potential or strength, are among the best in the sect. Everyone can see it, and there's also the sect's rule. If anyone gains the approval of the majority of elders and venerables, he can become an elite. So I'm asking if anyone has any objections to Zhuo Fan and the others joining the elite. We agree and go with the sect leader's decree. The opinions are halved and can't reach a decision. Laborers do not care for rules, and will sow discord once in the elite area. This decision is not to be made rashly. Yeah, Venerable sure is right. Enough of your goddamn blabbering. This here's a demonic sect. Have you seen any saints around? Or anyone going by the books? Going by your idea, those elites would be holed up in their homes. Those are not elites, but wastrels are more like it. Or getting in through connections. This is an intersect meeting. Why are you here? We heard the motion to dissolve the elite labor office, and came to see who the hell is butting in and is against such a great place. It's been ages since the elite area produced anyone decent. And now that we have a good source of seeds, you want to call it off. Who the hell dares? Who did you hear this from? It's all the rage in the elite area. We'd be deaf to not hear it. The elite area is talking about it. Wasn't this proposal just made? What's going on? Fiend Yang, I proposed it. Representing the High Venerable in managing the intersect, I must uphold the sect's rules and honor. You might be thirsty for talents, but no laborer shall ever become an elite. If word got out that we did this, then we'll be the laughingstock of the world. They'd say no one's good in our sect. You call this dishonorable? I'll give you real dishonor. Going to give someone a beating only to be pummeled instead. Dozens went to the last Double Dragon gathering yet only 4 came back. That's dishonor. Back then. Double Dragon. Ha ha ha, brilliant, Venerable sure. With the High Venerable in seclusion and everyone here, there's no one watching the labor office and those 2 brats can have a blast. Is this the elite labor office that has got the whole sect abuzz? It hasn't been here for long yet, it's close to ruining the inner sect. They sure seem rich to be able to do it. Right you are, junior sister Yujuan. It's time to teach them some manners and ingrain in their hearts the right place for laborers. Once here, you can never get out. A laborer should remain a laborer. How dare they think of becoming an elite? Humph, are they worthy? Where's their manager? Elite Sijuan and Chi Feng are here to test you wretched laborers. And see if you're worthy of something besides sweeping. Steward Zhua didn't lie. The elites are here to test us. Senior brother Chi Feng, it's been a while. I heard the elite area will be coming to pick disciples from us, but didn't know it would be you two and not the 3 venerables. But the elders and venerables of the labor office are away and I will have to accommodate you. Please tell me about your choices. Gue Hu, weren't you Grand Elder's prized pupil? What are you doing here? Such a shame. Just some minor mistake and master threw me here, though calling it a fortunate mistake might be better. Labor office isn't what it used to be. It's filled with opportunities. With now even elites being picked from it. I should make the cut as well, ha ha ha. Labor office with opportunities. Don't make me laugh. We'll make sure there won't be any labor office after today. Pang Yujuan, it's you. Senior brother Taiying, even you ran to the labor office. This filthy place is the only one to accept someone like you. You're looking for death. Pang Yujuan, we all know exactly what happened. Just a fourth layer of radiant stage, yet got into the elite area. It only proves that you were up to something just like last time. My grandpa is the seventh elder, no one will ever mess with me, no inner or outer disciple. Only an ignorant nobody like you, a mere top outer disciple, would be dumb enough to mess with me. Yet look where that has gotten you. So you do admit it, you skank. Taiying, they're elites, the best of the sect. Try to leave that for later. Senior brother Qifeng, how would you like to test us? Simple, we'll test your strength personally. Anyone who becomes an elite has to have some power. Okay, I'll go first. Why are you looking at me like that? Gue Hu. Haven't you done this before? Senior brother Qifeng, how can you be so heavy-handed when you're just here to test us? Humph, what could a rejected laborer possibly amount to? Anyone else up for a test? They are not here to choose candidates. Senior brother Taiying, you were such a mighty hero once, the best in the outer sect, so how come you're down here, in the labor office? Are you suddenly a chicken too? Where's all that courage gone? Bastards, being elites doesn't make you the strongest. I'll fight you even in the profound heaven stage. Taiying, stop with the trash talk, will you? A profound heaven cultivator going against a radiant stage 1. Bro, they're riling you up. Don't let them get to you. Who are you, Steward Jua? Don't waste your breath. Ha ha ha, senior brother Taiying must be so scared of me. Tell you what, since you lost 3 years, I won't use any soul attacks. If you can't even take me on like this, then you're a hopeless coward. Shove it, bitch. Humph. How dare you confront me head-on? You don't know yourself. Go to hell. Pang Yujuan. You don't need to use your power, just your experience. You're not even worthy. Soul attack. That skank cheated. She used a soul attack. You're actually dumb enough to believe a radiant stage expert wouldn't use soul attacks. You're as dumb as a pig to believe that. Taking such a retarded bet will never make you elites. Is this how you choose candidates, by crippling them? Humph, choose candidates. From a bunch of rejected laborers dreaming the impossible. We came here to warn you to stop wasting your breath and know your place. Go to hell. Moon Shadow Palm. Slut. Don't you dare ruin my good thing. I'll take care of it, junior sister. Die. Flaming Finger. Underworld Fiend. Gu-wei-hu, I wasn't your match back then, but I've been an elite for a longer time and my power control surpasses yours. Yours is just scattered, ha ha ha. What do you mean scattered? Ha ha ha, you'll never understand with that heart. Why else do you think I'm having an easy time beating you when you're a layer higher than me? The heart again. On account of the Grand Elder, I'll leave you be. But get this straight. It is you who challenged us when we came to merely test you. This isn't on us, but you. If anyone twists it. And another thing, as laborers. You are the filth of the sect, not worthy of being elites. Try it and you'll be squashed like a bug. And that's how we four went through hell and untold hardships before escaping with our lives. And to prevent such disaster from ever happening again, as elders and venerables of demon scheming sect, it is our duty and responsibility to raise a true figure to carry out the sect's burdens, to avoid needless casualties and to grow geniuses. For God's sake, it's evening already. Just how long will this tub of lard drag it on? Till morning. That ought to do it. Time to go. Fiend Yang, please hold on for a moment. I understand everything. Since this proposal has such great opposition, we will put a pin in it. Seeing as it's so late already, let us resume on another day. Venerable Sure is right, we might argue for days here. It'd be best to do our own search before we convene again. Why is it always like this? I never even get to make half my point. Ha ha ha, we understand Fiend Yang's feelings and he needn't explain it. Hearing Fiend Yang's retelling felt like reading for 10 years. Sect leader, forgive my crassness today. If there's nothing else, let us end the meeting here and discuss the labor office's fate another day. That we shall, but don't go ringing the bell as you wish. Yes, I will forever remember it. Seeing Venerable Sure so slumped feels so good, ha ha ha. It's all thanks to Fiend Yang's dawdle until the old fart couldn't take it. Otherwise, I don't know how long we'd have been stuck with him. When did I dawdle? I am a smooth operator, mind you. He was clearly in the wrong and our mighty righteousness shook some sense into him. And I have many, many more lessons to share. I can share them with you if... Strange, what was Venerable Sure up to today? He was not his usual scheming self. Maybe he just came to flaunt his might to try and stop us. Laborer Yuling requests to see sect leader and master. Hey, what's this girl doing here? Come in. Sect leader, master, elites caused a scene at the labor office, killing and hurting many. They warned us to not set foot in the elite area or we'll suffer for it. What? Who's the punk with such gall to kill laborers? Has he no care for the rules? Venerable sirs, it's Chi Feng and Yu Juan, the granddaughter of the 7th elder and the grandson of the 2nd elder. They are on Venerable Sure's side. I see. That's a good move. A great diversion, using the time High Venerable was in seclusion and we were in the meeting. He had the labor office and elites become bitter enemies. Choosing candidates from the labor office will be much harder now. This way. The inner sect has the advantage. Blast it all to hell, the punks ruined my great plan. I'm gonna set them real straight. No point. They'd be sure to have a good reason for doing it. Right, what's their excuse for messing with the labor office? Sect leader, they represented the elite area in testing disciples' level. Using the disciples challenging them as an excuse, they slaughtered many. With no third party around, no matter what we say they'll just twist it in their favor. And with Venerable Sure at their backs, it will only do us harm instead. Our only flaw is that they came to test the disciples as representatives of the elite area. Did you three tell them anything of the sort? Oh, I knew it. What exactly did you tell them? Nothing, just Yujuan was whining about how she wanted to represent us in testing the elite candidates and fulfill her duty as senior sister. I thought she was only playing around and agreed. I didn't realize that there was a trick in it. With the labor office and elite area entangled, we can't touch the two. How do we go about solving this mess? Where's Jua Fan? Why wasn't he around? He was in a rush to handle some matters and hasn't been seen in days. Then let him handle it when he gets back. He's better at twisting the rules than Venerable Sure ever could. The power of the Heaven Dragon Soul is so amazing even as it is just formed. The only reason Vicissitude's barrier still stands is because Sir lends the Earth Dragon Soul. The kid is a true gem. Ha ha ha. Who says it isn't? It's my first time seeing the Heaven Dragon Soul as well, and I must say, it truly is one mighty force. It's finished. It's the Heavenly Dragon Soul. ST layer of Radiant Stage and first layer of Ethereal Soul. I'm an abomination in the truest sense. The Blood Infant has also broken through to the Radiant Stage too. Blood Infant is a spirit of this world, and in the Radiant Stage, it has a dreadful soul power, exponentially better than average experts. With Dragon Soul by my side and the Blood Infant sneaking in a few hits, no one can be my opponent. Now that the Heaven Dragon Soul has taken form, all is settled, release the barrier. What's going on? Our Vicissitude's barrier. That kid broke it. How is this possible? Absolute Domain, the stage of a crusher. Heavenly Sovereign's power lived up to the legend. All sovereign level arts are mystical and godlike, ha ha ha. The barrier outside the cave was shattered by this vibration. Doesn't that mean? Within 100 meters, I am the master of this world. Steward Jua, you're finally out. Congratulations on your smooth advancement. All thanks to you for giving me such a great place. It would have been a pain anywhere else. Steward Jua, don't you want to know what happened these days? Like the barrier. With your wisdom, you should already have some guesses. Yeah, I have. What about it? Don't you care? No, should I? Here I thought the first thing you'd do was to have me over a barrel over this. I even had an excuse ready. Sigh, now all that work has gone to waste. Ha ha ha, I thought as much. What's the point of asking if I don't get the truth? Elder Yuan, to be honest, my greatest gain in the demon scheming sect was meeting you. Expounding with Sir on the nature of the world has opened my eyes more than my entire life. Especially about human nature's 4 realms. Oh, which 4? The first, ignorance, it is walking about aimlessly. Second, aware of oneself but not of one's place, defined by misplaced overconfidence and conceit. Third, knowing oneself and their place, allowing one to pierce anything but their hearts are filled with pain. Fourth, knowing the wise. Opening one's eyes and clearing the fog within. Elder Yuan, I've been stuck at the third realm with sharp eyesight yet a heavy heart. I bore the whole world on my shoulders, fearing any misstep and holding myself back. But now that I'm in the fourth realm, who you are and where I am has lost its meaning. All that matters is your kind intentions. I don't even feel like knowing who those experts were that set the barrier. Or I'd be required to pay them an immense favor. Not knowing means not paying. Nana, quite an idealist you are. Zhuofan, your mind is sharp and devious. You might look at things with a casual glance, but all of these are just tricks, of no use to the world as a whole. While peering into human condition, walking the path to the truth, that is the greatest wisdom of all. Steward Zhua, you have finally ventured down this path, getting closer to the Tao. Your future is limitless. Of course, I will always have your back. Master, you're finally back. What the hell happened? It's only been a few days, so why is this place deserted? I and Yuer weren't here either, or he'd never touch my father. I will. You will what? You'll only throw your life away. Don't think for a second that a set of 9th grade demonic treasures can fight an 8th layer radiant stage expert. Who is stronger or weaker comes down to one's own power in the end. Master, the laborer's dignity has taken a heavy blow, with some outer and inner disciples even slumping into remorse for coming here. Naturally, after being trampled like that, they'd never get the nerve to meet them until they can settle the grudge. You two listen to me. Invite the 3 elite area's venerables for an apology banquet. Apology for what? Didn't our disciple challenge them with a heavy hand? Of course we have to make amends. To show my sincerity, I will even present them the demonic treasures they asked for everyone to see. Both sides will be at peace. Oh, and the labor office's venerables and elders must come as well, or the elite spots for the labor office will be fewer. They came here to pick a fight and now we're inviting them for a drink. We are no longer the labor office they once knew. All inner disciples look at us with admiration. Why should we play the victim? See that. The second realm of human nature knows himself but nothing else, arrogant beyond reason. What are you standing around for? Get on with it. Am I the manager here, or you? Steward Zhua, well I did say you just stepped on the road to Tao. You're still up to your old tricks. The banquet is destined to run red. I kept my head down so far so that no ethereal stage expert came knocking. But now, I don't give a rat's ass. Anyone that pushes me will find himself 6 feet under. This is where Guihu and Zhuofan differed. The difference between a mediocrity and an expert can be seen just by looking at their aura. I finally see you angry. That means you still care about something. Ha ha ha, go wild, knock yourself out. I'm behind you all the way. What is he up to? We've been on his side all this time and yet he is wimping out, going for some apology banquet. I know his style. He must be up to something. He'll hold an apology banquet for your sake. Just let him have it and play along. And he wants to give demonic treasures. Oh, and don't forget about my share. Take along the 2nd elder and 7th elder as well. Since it's an apology banquet, we can't have the party's grandpas missing now, do we? Ha ha ha. What's with you? Do you really want to ease the tension? How are we supposed to handle those brats after this? Handle what when amends are made? Now leave this matter be. I'm just curious how the kid is going to end it. Hope I won't have to step in. Damn it. Has Steward Zhua lost it? They're the ones in the wrong yet we're making amends. This is outrageous. No matter how much compromise I've made in my life, I'd never stoop so low. Why are you here then? Get off your ass and scram. And how exactly can we do that when it's Steward Zhua's feast? We have to show our respect for all he's done for us. I'm damn curious though, why are you here? I can't believe you're taking it so well with your styles. Those two have those elders behind them and we can't even touch them, and now we're even saying sorry. Are you that eager to shame yourself? I'm here for Steward Jua as well. Qi Feng's last strike left my core on the verge of being crushed, and I would have become a waste. It's with Steward Jua's help that I made a recovery and even entered the radiant stage. This is the least I can do. The heaven-reaching pill. Such a mystical pill, it saved my son and Yuling's sister like nothing. Steward Jua is divine to save the Forsaken. I don't think there's any elder or venerable in the sect capable of what he has done. Yet today. Sigh. Senior brother Guihu, why are you here then? Zhuofan said I can follow him anywhere, so listening to him is basic. Dad, keep it together, those guys are coming in. Besides the elders and venerables, there are also outer and inner disciples. You all need to get a hold of yourself and not fall for their taunts. This is too damn much. Those old coots must have called them to make us look bad. That's the least of our problems. They're surely up to something vile, to shame us and force our hand. They're looking for any excuse to get rid of us. Like how they sent their grandchildren for us. Ganger is right. We must keep calm. Nod. What's the point of all this? Zhuofan pulled the carpet from under the inner sect with a well-placed trick, attracting the disciples with heaps of resources. But now, the other side has used disciples to crush the labor office's dignity. After the last time, the dignity of the disciples of the labor office is gone, and their heart is scattered. Holding a feast now will only make it worse for them. Sect leader said Zhuofan is a mastermind, so why would he make this dumb move? Ha 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 ha. I'd have clobbered him by now if not for sect leader's order. Junior sister Yujuan is so refined and elegant as she plays in the water. What else is there to do? While I am stuck at home for so long, it's either this or go stir crazy. You really brought your grandpa's halberd. He, Grandpa gave it to me. He figured the three old coots will do something like this and gave me the 7th grade demonic treasure. This heaven piercer can crush any barrier. The old coots might have set one up around the elite area, but we can now just walk out of it. What are we waiting for? Let's blow this barrier open and go have some real fun. Hey, junior sister, I'm not done talking yet. Why the rush? Junior sister, we're not out on a stroll, Grandpa gave me the heaven piercer and a mission. Do you know why the old coots have gotten us stuck here, or why they've forbidden elites from leaving the area? You wouldn't believe even if I told you. After we messed up the labor office, they are now holding an apology banquet. Our two grandpas and the old coots represent us in accepting the apology. If we go as well, we'd be sure to humiliate and taunt them until they can't hold it in. That will give our grandpas the excuse to crush the labor office, but the old coots want to avoid it at all costs. Ha 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 ha. Who the hell is that spineless elder or venerable running the labor office anyway? He got smacked around the first time and now he turns the other cheek forward. There's no way such a guy can match the inner sect's venerables and elders in ploys. And now look at him, bowing down to apologize. Who's that? The elite area is sealed, no one can get in or out, especially you two brats. Did you forget already? Oh, I thought it's someone important. Just like how Venerable Bai can't handle our grandpas, neither can you touch us. Senior sister Bai Lian. Grandfather may be a venerable and displeased with some people, but it has nothing to do with me. I have not come here to settle grudges, but to uphold the rules. I do admire senior sister's civic duty, it's why I like you. But it's best that you turn a blind eye today. We're of the same cultivation and Yujuan is in the 4th layer radiant stage. With 2-on-1, senior sister can't handle us both. Qifeng, you've not once beaten me. When did you get so cocky? Senior sister, that is because of my endless and undeniable admiration for you. But now that I have a job to do, I can't go easy on you anymore. Ha ha ha. So you mean you've always held back? Then let me see what you're really made of. I couldn't beat her. I didn't expect this woman to get stronger. I wanted to take her by surprise. No way. Junior sister. Help me. Moon's wind embrace. Firestorm. Jing shower. Acid rain. Junior sister by Lien, let's all take it easy so we might meet again. Lucier. The two juniors are only going out to get some fresh air. What's the harm in that? Senior brother Lucia, you're out of seclusion. What great timing. I've been out for a while now and I'm only here now to help. You do your job and I'll handle mine. And that's to get them out of here. Junior sister by Lien. With me in the 9th layer of Radiant stage and you being in the 8th, there's no way you can win. I am not one to be lenient in my attacks, but out of respect for Venerable Bai, I hope you won't fight me and will let them go. Lucia, the 3 Venerables have asked us to patrol the barrier and stop anyone who exits it. You know me well enough to know that I'm not going to stop just because of a few words. I'd have let this one go if it were any other time. But now. I'm sorry. Not good. The poison range is too wide. I can't stop it. If you can't even stop this, scram. Lucia, your arrival won't change a thing. Earth Canopy. You're out too. Chi Chonglong. Just in time too. Who else can stop your murderous tendencies, Lucier? You too, I know what you've done. Fiendine warned me that you'll be up to something. You won't get to touch the labor office again. Big words for someone who's alone. You can't stop all of us. Chi Chonglong, it's time for me to take that best elite title from you, here and now. Lucia, you've been after it for a while now, a shame you'll never have it. Aren't you here to help us out? Why are you fighting with Chi Chonglong? Eh? Someone broke the barrier. Excuse me. Could you point me in the direction of Qifeng and Pang Yujun? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? I am the boss of the labor office, Zhuafan. Steward Zhua. We're holding an apology banquet, you know? With 7th and 2nd elders already present, how can we miss the stars of the show, Qifeng and Yujun? Ha ha ha, the feast will never achieve its height without them. So you're that rotten waste, Zhuafan. Did you not get your face slapped hard enough that you thought to turn the other cheek forward? The guiding venerables feared that we'd make a scene at the banquet and had us stuck here. Yet you punk have just waltzed in. Ha ha ha, you've come right into my lap. You've really opened my eyes as well. I take it that you're the 2 brats. And what if we are? Are you going to bang your head and beg yours truly to go to that dump again and smack you some more? Oh, you've understood it all wrong. This apology banquet is for the 2nd and 7th elders in particular. Because their precious grandchildren are about to die at my hand. How can a fresh radiant stage disciple emit such a fierce aura? Who the hell is this guy? You two made quite a scene a few days ago at the labor office and even said it was the labor office's challenge. So what? Aren't you apologizing for it? True, I admit to everything. As for what comes next, it's not important. Ha ha ha, since you proclaim that the laborers disrespect their betters, here I am disrespecting you all. By sect's rules, when a low-status disciple fights one of higher status, capital punishment isn't pursued. So, are you coming at me all at once or one at a time? Fan, there may be such a rule, but since it's outside of any competition, they can refuse your challenge. And since you've burst into the elite area, you've broken the rules. It is you who has some answering to do. Stop barking and fight already. Aren't there more of you? Don't worry, I will take full responsibility, since this time it's the truth. How dare you come to challenge the elite area? What do you take us for? The fool has dug his own grave by challenging everyone. And when those foolish laborers hear of this, they'll never set foot here. Ha ha ha, 2 birds with 1 stone. Seniors, this guy just broke the elite area's barrier. We were just about to capture him, but he moved too fast. Thank you, seniors, for holding him down. Breaking the sect's barriers isn't how you challenge one's seniors. Even if we kill you now, the sect leader can't touch us. Good. If you can kill me, that is. Ha ha ha, not me, but us. Attack. Capture him dead or alive. What happened? Dozens of Radiant stage experts defeated in one blow. No way. You too. You came into my turf to harm and kill my fellow disciples. Today I will make you pay. By taking your worthless heads with me. Wait, they're elites like us. You can't harm them. What a nuisance. How is he so freaking strong? None of us can match him. He's not even human, he's a monster. Lucia, what? What? What should we do? Don't panic, I'll use poison to stop him while you run. Even if you're strong, you can't do anything about this poison. You'll rot if you're near it and you'll die if you inhale a little bit of it. Poison dragon. Scram. Good dogs don't block the way. How? How can? Where do you think you're going? Wind and moon palm. Flame finger. Ahawk. It's like my whole body is being burned by flame. It hurts. This guy. He's a demon. He really wants to kill us. What was it that you said in the labor office, that laborers took advantage of you and challenged you? Ha ha ha, well here I am challenging you as well. Satisfied. Pleased. Content. Bro, we're sorry. You are at the bottom, a laborer, yet bear outrageous power. With the sect's rule, you can kill and challenge anyone and nothing will happen to you. That's totally cheating. Nana. How is that unfair when you've got mountains behind you, elders and venerables? You think I don't have anything better to do than to dupe you, and to make so many enemies? Yeah, Steward Jua is a new disciple and alone, so why would you need to make enemies? Let me go, and second elder, Grandpa, will owe you. My grandpa, seventh elder, will owe you as well and will leave you alone. We're only doing what we're told. Please let us go. You should have realized this from the start. Now it's too late for amends. A killer must pay with the same coin. You're doing it for those rotten laborers. Offending our grandpas just for that. Juafan, are you going to have elders hunt you down for a bunch of lowlives? Threatening me, is it? Ha ha ha, yes, those lowlifes are not worth a dime. But my reputation is worth mountains. Besides, you guys stole something from me, and it's about time you give it back. W. Watt. Dignity and foundation. You brats used the time I was gone to rob my laborers of their dignity, of their foundation. Without that, the labor office will never stand tall in the sect. So, I have no choice. Now you can pass on with peace of mind. N. Noisy. And you call this the elite area? Ha ha ha. So humiliating. We're known as the top elite of the demon scheming sect, and we were instantly defeated by a laborer. How pathetic. Lucia, do you still want to fight? I will fight. I will have this title even if it's useless. It involves becoming the sect leader's successor. What's the use of fighting for an empty title? Who was he? Is he really just a laborer? Ha ha ha. Don't be silly. The labor office gave us only one high venerable and is under the sect and ancestors' protection. How can it just give us another disciple? Even more monstrous. Bai Lin, you disdain the inner sect's politics and hole yourself in the elite area to train, so you don't know what has been going on. Sect leader brought this brat from the outside. He established the elite labor office and took away the inner sect's foundation. Your two grandfathers are on his side as well, and now the two sides are at war over the elite spots. Chi Feng and Yujuan went and made a mess at the labor office at Venerable Shi's orders. This kid wasn't there at the time, and the elders and venerables were in a meeting. That's why it worked. They thought that the kid was admitting defeat by announcing a banquet, but look at us now. You call this an apology? It's a killer feast. The labor office is out for blood. I wanted to notify the master about this, but that brat hit me so hard, I can't even move. Ah. My back. It hurts. I can't move. What? Our grandpas are on his side, yet he is still so vicious to us. He doesn't know us. Leaving us alive is already mercy enough. That's true, but knowing he's one of us makes me feel safe. A must-have godly teammate. He. All of us, invited and uninvited, have come to this apology banquet. I've never been so humiliated in my life. Venerable Chi, Venerable Bai, we've been waiting for a while now. Let's start. Steward Zhua has yet to come. Ha 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 ha. Steward Zhua, a nobody laborer. Oh, how the elders and venerables of the labor office have fallen, needing a disciple to tell them what to do. That explains this apology banquet, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Rotten Zhua fan, you've just lost all our dignity in one night. Steward Zhua established the elite labor office and sect leader appointed him as the head of this establishment. We must all obey him. The feast cannot start without him. Damn it. As an apology banquet, he should cater to our needs and wants. Yet a mere laborer has set up this banquet and still makes us wait for him. He has no intent to make amends. We don't answer to the labor office and don't have to follow your rules. If you still want to wait, that's your problem, but we are inner sect elders. Get the banquet started or we're leaving. That's right. We'll report this to the sect leader as well, for wasting our time. What a joke. They are angry. When they finally explode, we will make an excuse to eliminate the elite labor office. Let's go. Wait. People, if you find this boring, I shall recount our days in the Double Dragon Gathering while Steward Zhua is away. In those days, 4 fiends of hell led the brave elites to the Double Dragon Gathering. Wait, hold, stop. We're not bored, not one bit. You don't have to enlighten us. Steward Zhua has arrived. Sorry, I'm a little late. He's that Zhua fan. Let's see him kowtow and apologize later. Sorry for the delay. Is this the same Butler Zhua who is usually so decisive? Why is he acting so cowardly? Ha ha ha, it's all good. All that matters is that we're all here. One day the elite labor office and inner sect shall be the pillars of the demon scheming sect. We must put the past behind us. Zhua fan, you've arranged this apology banquet, yet you're the one coming last. Do you call that being sincere? You better make it up to us or you'll never hear the end of it. Aren't we all here? Why are you being so stubborn? Venerable Chi, it is your side that has come up with the apology banquet for the wrongs you've done to us. So the elite labor office better kowtow with sincerity for their mistakes. They're about to pop. It's best if you start the whole mess. Do you have the right attitude? Why can't I feel an ounce of sincerity from you? We will not stand for this outrage and arrogance, and we will go to the sect leader with this. Now, Venerable Chi, please settle down. We're the ones in the wrong. 7th Elder is right, we need to be earnest in our apology. Please sit back down. Who'd have thought Steward Zhua would end up being such a coward in front of the elders? Steward Zhua, we can feel your sincerity, but the real offenders. Not to worry, they will definitely give the elders a sincere apology. What are you waiting for? Why don't you make a toast to the elders? Is this how you apologize? Humph, you better knock that forehead and adulate us too. And maybe, just maybe, we'll buy it. It's too much. To be honest, it's all my fault. I should apologize, it is the whole purpose of this banquet. If elders wish for adulation, then that is what I shall offer. What? Steward Zhua. That's not good enough. He. Here we are racking our heads on how to make the punk submit. Yet he does it of his own free will. Brilliant. Well, he is the top dog of the elite labor office. Getting him on his knees will crush the labor office. Fine. As long as you go all the way, sure. Now say that the labor office will never mess with the intersect and elite area again and will call it even. Sure, just don't regret it. There are many elders and venerables present. Of course, we are prideful elders who will never pick on laborers. I knew I could trust the elders' sincerity. Steward Joie, I'll do it for you. Sir is the head of the labor office. You can't lower yourself. What will it make of the rest of us? No, let me. Steward Joie saved me, and the least I can do is take Steward Joie's shame for myself. No, me. You've looked over Yuer for so long. Yu Ling, why is a woman fighting me over this? I'll do it. Quiet, will you? This is Zhua Fan's matter and he must take responsibility for it. I will not rest until I see him banging his head 3 times. See how much the elders care about me. Now don't fight anymore, since I am the one to blame here. Elders, I deeply regret my actions and ask for your forgiveness. To show my deep sincerity, I've prepared a gift and then I shall kowtow. I hope this will help atone for the harm that came to your disciples. This gift is your promise to us, but we understand more than everyone. You don't have to apologize, because you represent the entire elite labor office. What's this? A 9th grade demonic treasure. They are top quality. Zhua Fan. What are you waiting for? Come and offer the treasure. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Give it to me. Elders, I will ask you one last time. If I kowtow and apologize, will you leave this matter be? As elders of the sect, our word is gold. Now hurry up with the gifts. Ha ha ha. Then if you would please honor me, elders. Elders, what do you think? Are you satisfied with my gift? What's so great that you're so shocked? This is heads. Qi Feng and Yu Zhuan's heads. What? What's going on in this kid's head? Is he crazy? Well, elders. Is my gift to your liking? After I poured my heart and soul into it. Even went to great lengths for the elders to be able to hug their grandchildren. Or I'd have thrown those heads to the dogs. Zhua Fan. I'll kill you. Wait, let me ask about this first. Zhua Fan, tell me the truth, did you kill them? But they were in the elite area. Yep, what else did you think this apology banquet was for anyway? I went to the elite area bright and early, snatched a couple of heads, then rushed back here. That's why I had to apologize to you, venerables. Forgive me for making a scene in your area. But since you've forgiven me, all is good. The second reason was to apologize to the elders. Sorry, I wasted your kin, though I do hope you can look past this. Why you meant to apologize for this? But I thought you meant tying broke Yu Zhuan's hand. Didn't these brats cause a scene at the labor office? It was not our fault, so why would we apologize for it? If they are guilty, they're guilty of being weak. The only reason these brats could make a scene was because they weren't strong enough to stop them. But like I said, their fault is small while I'm the true criminal here. But you've just forgiven me, so the matter is over. Bullshit. You had planned for this all along, mixing both of them to gloss over your actions. Do you think your ridiculous excuse is gonna fly after murdering in broad daylight? I'll have your head for this. Oh, but you did promise that you'll let this slide with a few bumps on the floor. As if. I'll have you torn limb from limb for what you've done. Couldn't be better. Now I don't have to kneel. Insidious rotten bastard. Die. You're forgetting your place. As elders, you'll be punished according to the rules of the sect for killing a disciple. Your granddaughter didn't die, so of course you don't care. Do you think you can defend the punk forever? Well put. I feel for the elders' love for their grandchildren. Why don't I give you two a shot? As per sect's rule, a lower status person can attack a higher status person without fearing the consequences. I killed your grandchildren within the purview of the sect's regulations. Now it's your turn to be challenged, so if you manage to tear me limb from limb afterwards, no one will get to say a thing. Good. I accept your challenge. That's great. So. Both at once. Joie fan. What are you doing? These poor elders just lost their kin. The least I can do is get their hopes up. You're not giving them hope, but your life. It's fine. Besides, everyone here can attest to my integrity and kindness. It all comes down to having what it takes to take it. I just love getting these pesky coots who always keep butting in my affairs. Hopes up. Then crushing them. Ha ha ha. Seventh Elder, may I take revenge for your granddaughter? Having you join in will give him too much credit. Good, then I'll ask the second elder to take care of it. No problem. Fonger, I will have your revenge. Soul attack. That's an ethereal stage expert's soul attack, which no yuan chi or body could withstand. He really blocked it. Didn't he just reach the radiant stage? Seventh Elder, this kid's strange. While I attack again, you take his head. Second Elder's soul is the fire element, and that is soul fire. Nothing physical can affect it. The only way to withstand it is with a strong soul. If your soul isn't strong enough, you'll be burned to death. What do we do? Isn't Steward Jua just a radiant stage cultivator? How can he withstand a soul fire? Divine Eye of the Void's fourth stage. How? How can? This kid. Is he a monster? No wonder he dared to challenge us two elders. Could it be that his true purpose was? Bastard. It's soul pressure. How can that be? It's you. Why you formed your soul? It's soul pressure. How can that be? It's you. Why you formed your soul? Second Elder, allow me to send you off to your grandson. Soul Eater. Die. Ghostly Dragon Clay. What? The brat went and frickin' done it. This kid has hidden deep enough. If I stay here, I'll be killed sooner or later. I'll first go back to the inner sect and find Venerable Sure. One day, I'll have my revenge. You haven't seen the last of me, brat. Oh, but I have. Divine Eye of the Void's second stage, Void Annihilation.